So Don, it appears just based on what we saw that Craig Anderson is going to start tonight. If he is your choice, what made him the guy to be in net for you tonight?
Yeah, he's had a solid camp. Obviously, an experienced guy, been through this, many years. So he's the guy. Yeah.
Don, how much do you just get across to your guys? This is about opportunity.
Yeah, I think we've hit that theme, and we'll continue to hit that theme because it is. We are an evolving team, evolving group, and many players at the individual level evolving in their careers. So every moment is really an opportunity, and you have to do the things to prepare to seize that and use that to gain experience that we need. We need to gain experience. So.
When you talked yesterday about being aggressive and scoring early, I mean, how much of that is just you have to work on these guys' mindset to not let the game come to them, but to attack the game?
Yeah, I think the biggest part, and any coach would probably tell you, you want to get to your game. You want to feel good about your game, get in some sort of rhythm in your game, and initially you don't want to complicate things. Certainly, you're playing against every night in the NHL, you're playing against incredible players and coaching staffs and teams. So, things can get complicated pretty darn quick if you don't pay attention to real details that help you play at least start simple. So, I think that's an objective of everybody, and no different for us.
Do you think you'll be nervous right before the puck drops?
You always get a little nervous. So, of course, I think that's part of it. I think that's part of being excited about the job you have. If you're not getting a little nervous, there's probably something wrong. It might be time to hang it up. But, yeah, no, there'll be a lot of, nervous excitement. But, the process, Paul, is you practice all this time. You run through training camp, and, we've talked in this room a lot. There's new information coming that'll help us make the next step. So I'm excited for that.
Back to Craig, just, he was a third goalie a lot last year. He's doing something that not a lot of guys at his age could do. Just how impressed are you by what he's been able to do?
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Craig. At his age, I wouldn't know his age. He's competing like a young guy, and to stay in this league, you have to have that kind of rookie mentality every year. I mean, that's what keeps you alive and going. And he came in here probably unsatisfied with last season. He probably was hungrier for more, and that's what I see in him. The way he carries himself. He's still a hungry guy, and wants to do and accomplish more, and that's very respectful.
What
Yes.
did you see last night from Montreal as you watched them against Toronto?
Yeah, I just watched. I mean, it's. Obviously, they're an exceptional group of players. They're very well coached. They have an identity as a team, a strong identity. They were very successful with it last year. So they go into games and they already know what their identity is and what their strengths are and how to play the game. So all of that I saw real simple and real easy to see that.
You lost a lot of experience at the center position over the last few months. How do you see the challenge for the guys? Besides Cody, obviously, who's as experienced, but how do you see the challenge for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it will be a challenge. Everyone knows center in this league. There's a lot more responsibility, and they're direct support of your defense in many situations. So. There's more detail that's necessary, but so we're an evolving group within the center. We've used guys, Gergensen at center during camp. He's on the wing tonight. Ruotsalainen's been at center, and obviously Tage Thompson has moved to center. So we did the same last year. Sammy Reinhart was looked like a career right winger, and we shifted him to center and took him a little bit to adapt, but he was great for us to finish. So it's an evolving position for us. We know it, and we're embracing that.
What have you liked about the mix on the middle stat line? Skinner shows up.
Yeah, Vinny is ultra competitive. Mitzi's ultra competitive. I like that. They play that high energy, and Skinny's slippery guy, and he picks his spots and moments at the right time, and I think there's potential for good chemistry amongst those three.
When it comes to lines, do you want to really be patient, see how these groups really work together, or if certain guys are playing well tonight, will you move things around?
Yeah, I will always move things around based on energy and flow and who's in a rhythm and not in a rhythm. It's just get in the moment, read and react. Don't take it personal. It's just, I tell the players that all the time. It's just, hey, some nights you have it, some nights you don't, and move on. Again, as I've said last time, no drama, just play.
Yeah.
So.
Does that go on your gut, or do you almost want to wait to an intermission, or how would you do it?
It's in the moment, read and react. Sometimes you say, you know what, let's just wait till the intermission, or wait till a little later in the game. But again, it's contingent on momentum swings and flow and rhythm. If we've had special teams and there's no rhythm, maybe you wait, maybe you do it then. And then special teams, TV timeout. So every scenario seems to be a little unique. And again, you feel it. Maybe you consult your assistants. And same things that run through your guys' head upstairs when you're watching stuff, I can tell you runs through ours too. And you just can't pull the trigger on everything. You only got so many times you can, and you're trying to figure, okay, what might be the best move now, and do we wait? So that's always the case.
You've been talking about Casey Mittelstadt yesterday. Just like his very good Canadian in the past in Montreal, at his second season, he returned to the AHL. Was it the lack of confidence during those times, or what was the main reason why you think he returned to Rochester?
Yeah, at that moment, what I can recall from that moment, we just felt, okay, at this moment, this is the best scenario that we have in our resources as an NHL organization. We have an American League team. This player could probably benefit from going there, then benefit the next 2 weeks here. And it just came down to that. It was just that simple. And so let's use that resource that we have, that we felt that would benefit Casey at that time. He embraced it. It was tough to swallow initially, but he embraced it, and he'll tell you to this day it was very, very impactful in a positive manner.
Don, what would you consider these first few games to be successful? Because I know the fans are going to judge it in wins and losses, but for you, these first few games, what would you consider a successful start for this team?
First and you got to get through anxiety. Obviously, there's always a lot of anxiety. There was some even watching games around the league last night, and then get to your game, as I said. And for us, it's playing with passion, playing without a fear, and then you any situation is a good situation for us, really for everybody, because every team in the league has to evolve their game through the course of the year. So, any mistakes, mishaps, whatever, they need to become fuel. You need to be encouraged by them rather than discouraged, and competitively fight to shore anything up. But it's a process about finding ways to get better, and within that process, the best thing you can do is play hard as you can. It's hard to fix things when you're not going hard. So we want to just play hard.
Thank you.
Have a good day.